Hi guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Today I'm delighted to be joined with Hashim Rahman. He is 3-0 and he's back out tomorrow at Oldham Leisure Centre against Foz Alexander in his last 4-round fight. Yeah, so how are you?
Doing very well, thank you. Just getting into the zone now, do you know what I mean? Just preparing myself mentally a little bit.
Yeah. Is the weigh-in later today or is it on the day of the fight?
No, day off weigh-in.
Okay.
So it'll be tomorrow.
So it'll be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you know roughly what time you'll be on?
I've been told 6:50, so 6:50 p.m.
So one of the first ones on?
I think probably third, something like that.
Kick the show off with a bang, mate.
Yes, that's the plan. That's the plan. Hopefully, come out with an explosive performance. Show what I've been working on with my new coach.
Yeah. Do you train with the Hattons, don't you?
I do, yeah, I do.
So is Matthew Hatton your trainer?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Yeah. So have you've been sparring with like Campbell and that?
Yeah. Me and Campbell spar all the time. What's good is that because we're at the same weight, for example, if someone lets us down with sparring, he's always there to jump in, or vice versa. I'm always there to jump in for him as well. So it works very well. You know, we always help each other out. And between me and Campbell, it's always a very good spar because he's very fit, he's very tough, throws a lot of punches. So it really does keep you on your toes.
Yeah. Isn't he fighting in Dubai? Bivol card?
In Abu Dhabi, yeah, the Bivol Ramirez card, yeah, 5th of November, I think.
He's getting himself on these big platforms, isn't he? He's doing well, isn't he?
Yeah, of course. Well, he's with a name like Hatton, you're bound to, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm sure Matchroom will be wanting you on your shows if you keep working hard, mate.
Hopefully, that's the plan. That's the plan. Hopefully, if we keep performing well, we keep winning, start going for titles, things like that, then hopefully, yeah, definitely one day we'll be on those big cards.
Well, you had a very tough man on your debut because he had 11 wins, like I think it was 5 defeats.
Yeah, so I was chucked in the deep end a little bit on my debut because it was a bit of a shambles with the kind of matchmaking, because coming out of like the COVID kind of time, there was a bit of a shortage of opponents, of, you know, like away fighters. So it was kind of a bit of a last minute thing, and they took me in the deep end, and, you know, no one expected much of me, but, you know, I stole the show really, and I kind of shined against a good fighter. So took the opportunity with both hands.
Yeah, because Lamptey is a good fighter, isn't he? And
Yeah.
So were you originally like expecting it like an away fighter, like a journeyman?
Initially I was, because.
But were you more happy because you got like a bigger test? You know, he's got power hit. You know, so hard to ask.
Yeah. Do you know what it was? I had belief in myself because I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of in the gym and things like that. So I had belief in myself that whoever they put in there, I'll be fine against. So, and for me, it looked good that I've beat a good opponent on my debut. You know, and like I say, no, there wasn't like high expectations of me, and I kind of blew all of that out the water, and, you know, showed everyone what I can actually do.
Yeah, because that was a tough man, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Not anyone would take them on your debut. So fair play to you, and that you came through and you won every round, which is amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it was comfortable. It was, like I say, I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I can do. So yeah, it was a comfortable, good win.
Have you? Who else? What was I going to say? Have you watched Foz Alexander fight before? Because I've watched him.
I've seen a couple,
times.
Yeah, I've seen a couple, because there's a few people that I know that have fought him in the past.
Oh, who do you know who's fought him?
So there's a lad that I've sparred before called Adam Serka. There's my gym mate called Luke Evans.
Oh, Luke Evans, yeah, he's a good
yeah,
guy. I've had him on
yeah,
the channel, yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant boxer. There's also another lad that I know called Joe Garside from Halifax.
Yeah, I know who he is. He's a good. He had a 50-50 fight not long ago and he won it.
With that Adam Serka that I just mentioned.
Yeah, it was a good fight. I've seen it on YouTube.
Yeah, definitely a good scrap. But yeah, all three of those have all fought him. So I have had a look. To be honest, I don't try to, at this stage of my career especially, I don't try to, overanalyze everything. I know what I want to show in my fights. I know what I can do. So I have a look, see what I roughly need to do or roughly need to watch out for. And then, after that, I just kind of box to my ability and box to what I can do and what I'm best at.
So is this your last fight? Is this your last fight this year, or do you want to get this one and then an extra one just before the year ends? Or
hopefully get, if we can get one in December, I'd be happy with that, because I want to be active. I'm not old, like I'm 25, but I want to start progressing and start going for maybe like late next year or something, start going for a central area title or something like that. So I want to progress as quick as I can.
So you want to be busy?
Yeah, exactly. So if I can get another one before the end of the year, I'd be definitely happy for that. But right now, the focus is on tomorrow. Kind of like I said earlier, just trying to get a bit more zoned in a little bit and just focus on what I need to do.
Yeah, the hard work's done, mate, and the fun part is tomorrow with you.
Exactly.
Finally get the win, mate.
Exactly. I've if anybody knows, the Hattons, they're all very big on their fitness. So it's been hard graft in their gym.
That's good though, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. You really, really do have to push yourself, and it's like like Matt will say, I've had like a bit of a mentality change. Really kind of, rather than trying to preserve my energy a little bit at times and things like that, I really just kind of let it go and believe in my fitness and believe in my kind of my conditioning, that I can get through the rounds easily. My recovery rate's a lot better, things like that. It's a bit of a mindset change being at that gym.
Yes. So training went well, did it?
Yeah, it's gone very well. Sparring's gone very well. Everything's kind of lined up at the right time.
Did you have Did you have an amateur career?
A very stop-start one. So I've been boxing since I was about 12. I didn't have many fights because I was quite good at school. So I took time out of boxing for exams and things like that. So it was very stop-start. I think in total I only had about 23 fights, but it was over the span of about 10 years. So I boxed in like the Yorkshire Championships. I boxed in Harringay. I boxed over in Rome. I did a lot, but it was just spread over a long time.
Yeah. Did you lose any as an amateur? Or
I lost. I lost a few. A couple of them a little bit bad decisions, obviously, in my opinion. But I lost a few. So I had 23, and I think I won about 17, something like that.
Yeah, so that is good.
Yeah. Considering, like, say, I didn't just do loads of club shows. I did championships and things like that. So it's expected to have quite a few losses on there. So
yeah. Did you ever stop someone?
Yeah. My third fight, I stopped the kid in the first round after about a minute. I just kind of ran at him and went for it, because in the first two fights I got kind of told off a little bit for not pushing the action a bit enough. So in the third fight, I just thought, I'm just going to go for it, and I just went for it. I just didn't stop throwing punches, and then they threw the towel in. That was the only one I've had a stoppage in, but I had a lot of 8 counts as throughout, and I've heard there's a lot of fights where I've hurt a lot of people and things like that. So I think it was a matter of
So
just not
dropped
pushing it enough.
quite a few people in the amateur fight, but they like got back up.
Yeah, well, in the amateurs, it's not necessarily that you drop them. If you hurt them, the ref will jump in and give them an 8 count. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yes, because they wouldn't do that in professional boxing. Really.
No, not as such. If you get hurt and your legs go or you're a bit wobbled and things like that, then the ref will jump in and give an 8 count and let them recover a little bit, and then the fight will carry on.
Wave it off.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on obviously what the ref thinks, or if the ref thinks they're okay to continue.
Yeah. So are you excited for your fight? Do you get nervous at all before like your fights?
I'm excited at the moment. Right now, I'm excited. Although the nerves start kicking in when I get to the venue a little bit, but before that, not really. It's just when, like I say, it's just when I get there, because I keep myself busy in general in my day-to-day life, so I don't kind of just sit there thinking about it all the time. I just get on with my life, but I am, like I say, I am excited for it, but the nerves don't really kick in until I get there.
Yeah. When you move to 6 rounders, do you think it would benefit you as it's like a longer?
Definitely, because I believe that I've got the power to hurt anyone, and 6 rounds gives you more time to kind of set things up and kind of set up the stoppages and things like that. So I believe 6 rounds would benefit me. It'd be better for me, definitely.
Yeah, that is good. After your fight, would you go and like watch the rest of the show, or would you just shoot off home?
No, 100%. I'm a boxing fan first and foremost, so I'll go get changed, come back out, sit and watch the rest of the show. Because the show that I'm on, there's a title fight at the top of the bill. So
yeah, Brian Phillips.
Yes, exactly. So, and there's a few fights on there that I know I know of a few other people. So
Who do you know
I'm gonna go.
Like who
There's
else?
that. He trains along that Joe Garside that I mentioned. His name's something Kershaw. I can't remember his first name.
Kershaw. I think I've seen the people
The
on the
poster,
bill on
yeah.
BoxRec, but not 100% sure. But yeah,
Yeah.
I hope
So,
he gets the
like I
win
say,
as well.
yeah, definitely. But yeah, no, like I say, I'm a boxing fan first and foremost. So I'll come back out and watch.
Wins the main event with Brian Phillips and Gomez?
To be honest, I haven't watched anything of Gomez really. I've seen Brian Phillips spar. I've watched him spar. I watched him spar 10 rounds. And I was like, he is good. He's a good fighter, but I've never seen anything of Gomez, so I can't say. But
you just want a good fight.
Yeah, I know Gomez is the favourite though, according to a few people.
Yeah, it should be a good fight. Do you know at all if like it's getting like shown on like a YouTube or like something?
I'm not actually sure. It might be, but I couldn't say for 100%.
Yeah.
But all the fights will be uploaded straight after anyway. So
yeah. But if it's like if there's a way I can watch it live, can you like let me know?
Yeah, of course I will do. Definitely.
Nice, mate. Nice. Wait, so is Campbell 7-0 or 8-0?
I think he's 7-0 now. I think this will be number 8 coming up.
He's been getting a bit of stick, hasn't he? Because he's not especially when he fought on the AJ Usyk cards.
Yeah, I feel like it's unwarranted because he's very young. Like he's only 21. He's a young lad. He didn't have like a massive amateur career. He only had a couple more fights than I did, and he grafts as hard as anyone. So he should be. He gets it's unnecessary a lot of the stick he gets because I've watched him. I think he gets caught up in the moment a little bit sometimes because I've watching him in the gym and obviously I've done a lot of rounds with him. It's like I see how good he is. I see how good he actually is and his talent. It's just a matter of getting it right on fight night. In his last fight on the Dalton Smith card, the first round was beautiful, and then I think after that he just got caught up a little bit and just tried to rush. But the first round he boxed really well, and he hurt the kid as well. So I think it's just a matter of getting it right on the night, because
You
I
know
know
the kid that he stopped. Oh, he's had a few stoppages. I think he's had 3. But the one Joe Ducker.
Yes, yeah.
If everything, maybe in a few years you could fight Ducker, or maybe next year.
Yeah.
Because you going to be sticking around lightweight, or would you go down to super feather, or would you go up to super lightweight?
I think right now we're just looking at lightweight at the moment. I'm relatively big for the weight, so you never know what will happen down the line. But at the moment, we're just focusing on lightweight.
Yeah. Would you ever move down or up though, or if the time's right, you would?
If the opportunity was there, possibly. But I'll let my manager and my coach kind of guide me in what I want to do. But if the opportunity was at super feather, I might take it, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to make that. But even going up as well, it depends on the opportunity.
Isn't Luke Evans also a lightweight?
He's a light welterweight, so he's division above.
Oh, so just one above.
Yes.
Do you spar him as well?
I've sparred him. I've done a few rounds of him. Yeah. Haven't done loads of him. I've done more with Campbell. Because Luke, since I've been at the gym, because I haven't been at the gym that long, since I've been at the gym, Luke's been in and out a little bit at the moment. But I've only done a few rounds of him, but he's very, very good. He's a very good boxer.
And before I let you go, do you want to shout out like any of your sponsors or manager or trainer or just anyone?
I'll shout out my sponsors. So we've got Burgerly, which is best burgers in and around Hull. I've got Suits Me, which anybody needs a suit, you need tailoring, anything like that. They've got tele outlets, any electrical appliances, TVs, fridges, anything like that. There you go to. I've got the tyre clinic in Hull, so anybody, obviously, any tyres, anything to do with your wheels, anything like that. I've got the Madras, which is an Indian restaurant in Hull. Again, best Indian restaurant in Hull, easily, I can say. I've got Stacked, which is if you want burgers, any fast food, any burgers, things like that, that's the place. And then
so you've got loads of options to go for food after your fight.
Exactly. They look after me, so it is good. I can't wait.
Good luck tomorrow, mate. Smash it.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
That's it, yeah.